Hi, everybody. My name is Pamela Seaton, aka iShine11. I am the creator of PammiePedia.com. I realized that I hadn't really put up a good introductory history video of my site. I had like little clips of stuff I did a really long time ago, but I didn't do anything recent and it really wasn't in depth or didn't really tell you much. So I figured I would post a video with that information. So again, my name is Pam. If you know me strictly from the internet, it's iShine11 or iShine. Um, let's see, when did I start? Started the blog in 2009. It originally started out on WordPress. The URL was iShine11.wordpress.com. And first I thought it was just going to be like a poetry thing. Because back at that time, what the heck is that? Back at the time, Facebook notes were still popular. And I was writing a lot of poetry or just random stories and putting them in notes and tagging all of my friends in it and putting it on Facebook. And someone gave me the suggestion, why don't you just take all of that? Because not everybody wants to be notified every 5 seconds when you decide to post something. Why don't you just take all of that and put it on a blog? So I went to WordPress. And first I started putting poetry on there. But then 2009, that was also around the time where I was getting heavily into like celebrity gossip. Like I was a big addict of People magazine, which I still am. And I thought, why not make my own blog of celebrity gossip and entertainment news and things like that? I know there are tons and tons of sites you can go to right now that give you that information, but I thought I would be a little bit different. Most of my stuff is basically pop, popular music, popular movies, popular franchises, stuff like that. So I started posting things of that nature, like new music, movie trailers, and it picked up. It picked up rather quickly for somebody that isn't known for anything. Um, so it picked up rather quickly. I got like 10,000 views. I want to say in less than a year. I know it was. I know it was a shorter amount of time than that, but I'm just going to say less than a year because I can't remember the exact time. But so yeah. So I was really blogging maybe like once every few days, and then I started picking it up and doing it, a couple times a day. And sometimes I would post a whole lot a day. Sometimes I wouldn't post that much because in 2009 I was technically a junior. Technically a junior in college, so I still had a lot of work to do in addition to working and blogging. So, sometimes I post a lot, sometimes I didn't post at all. So, anyways, so about maybe a year and a half into having my WordPress blog, did I start in 2009? Yeah, I started in 2009. I think I can let me double check that. I know I have the history somewhere. Let me double check that. And give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I started my blog. Right. I started my WordPress blog in 2009 and I transferred to Blogger in 2010. I just wanted to make sure because I wanted to get my times right. I transferred to Blogger because for those of you that have a free WordPress site, a lot of the coding and stuff on WordPress isn't the same for everything else. Like YouTube is special coding for you can't just take a YouTube embed link and stick it in your WordPress for free accounts anyway. I'm not sure about the paid accounts. You have to do their special coding, and for pictures you got to do a special. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to do on my blog and I couldn't because I either didn't feel like taking the time out to do the unique code for WordPress or just didn't know how to do it. So I transferred to Blogger in summer of 2010, and in less than a year, once I got to Blogger, I got 450,000 page views, which I'm like, wow. Again, that might not seem like a lot. Perez Hilton gets millions of hits per day, but for somebody that isn't a celebrity, isn't known for writing or anything like, well, I'm going to school to be a journalist, but isn't known yet for blogging or entertainment or celebrity gossip, and to get that amount of views in that amount of time, I think I was very proud of myself. I think that was a great feat. So I'm continuing on with the blog. Like I said, right now I think I have about 650,000 page views. I know it's a little more than that. Last time I checked was like last week, so it's probably around that ballpark. Um, my goal is still the same. I post a lot of trailers. The last few things I posted was the new Batman trailer for Dark Knight Rises. I posted a video for Rihanna's "Where Have You Been." Uh, a few posts of mine that have been popular recently. Updates on Whitney Houston and her passing, the Tupac hologram performance at Coachella, things like that. Sometimes I just put up videos because I feel like when I go on other blog posts, celebrity blog posts, and I see them post videos and then they explain the video, I'm like, why do you really need to explain it? It's up there for somebody to see. You don't really need to go into depth about, oh, in this part this happened, this part that happened. I mean, unless it's a really intricate video and somebody might miss something by glancing at it once, that I understand. Like any Gaga video, you might have to explain what's happening in the video because all of her videos have so much in it. But if it's just a general video, people are dancing around, they're at a club, they're at the mall, something, that really doesn't need to be explained. So sometimes I feel as though I really don't need to explain videos or photo shoots unless it was like an intricate photo shoot and they went to this special location or they wore this special outfit or something like that. Other than that, a lot of my posts, I just post things up there, post the thing itself up there, either the photo or the video, and then I put where I got the information from. So it'll say source via photo via blah, blah, blah.com. So I just feel like you're insulting people's intelligence. Like when you do that, like, how when you were in high school or in college and somebody would give a presentation and they would literally on the PowerPoint put everything they were going to say. It's like, all right, I hear you saying it and I see it up there. You don't need to do both. So that's why I feel like, if it's just a video and everything's self-explanatory, I'm not going to put a description. I might put like a little side note at the bottom and tell you what I think about it. But with me going to journalism school for the past 2.5 years, it's kind of impressed into my head that your opinion should be out of things. You should just be given the facts. But, recently I've been thinking, this is my blog. Whatever job in journalism I'm going to have within the next few years, I'm not going to be able to express my opinion unless I'm an op-ed writer or something like that. So I'm going to put my opinion. Like, I usually don't make it really long. Just put like side note in red and white letters and then put like a sentence or two of what I thought about it. But that's really it. A lot of times I've realized that a lot of what I'm thinking about the post is a lot of what a lot of other people are thinking. And so I feel the need to express my opinion. That and it's my blog. So I feel like I can do what I want with it. But another thing important, all of the links to my posts are automatically sent to my Twitter account, which is iShine11. Automatically sent every time I post. After I post it, it's usually up within a minute or two. So I got a lot of followers on Twitter from sending all of my links to my posts directly to Twitter. So, a lot of people will retweet my posts and people will come to it. I think that's how I get a lot of my audience members, is because people retweet, people favorite, they reshare my links on Twitter. Now I have 11,000 followers on Twitter, but, this person might have such and such followers. This person might have more followers than I do. So if you're sharing it with all these people, that's how I'm getting a lot of audience members. I currently have an international audience, except for Antarctica, of course. But I have audience members across the world. The most popular, or the country I get the most views from is the U.S., of course. I get a lot of views from Canada. I get a lot of views from the UK. I get a lot of views from like Germany, and sometimes I get a lot of views from the Middle East. I have select portions of like Africa that view my blog a lot, but a lot of the the European region, I get a lot of views from that region. Still not bigger than North America, but I get a lot of views from Europe, and I'm just so excited about that. I get some views from Japan. I see a lot. The Netherlands, I see the Philippines. Like, I get views from everywhere. It might not be as big of a view amount that I have in all of these places. Like, it's not equal how many people look at my blog. But for me to have an audience basically everywhere is great for me. So I just wanted to give a short little, well, this is short. I'm at 9 minutes right now, almost 10. But I just wanted to give a little video about my site And why I started it, because when I was looking at my little history section, and I have 2 videos, one's like 5 minutes, another one's like 8 minutes, and I'm just going on and on about how hot it is in my room, and I'm going about all this other stuff, and then I get to the part about my blog maybe like 2 or 3 minutes in. So I'm sorry about that. You know, when you're a college student, when you're like halfway through college, everything's about you, and so you have to talk about you first, and then get into what you're supposed to be doing. So I just wanted to give this video. I want to thank all of my viewers, subscribers, people that have referred me to other people, other blogs. I have a short little blog roll on the side. I only have like 3 or 4 blog posts on it, or 3 or 4 blogs on it right now. And I'm also on their blog rolls. But I have people emailing me, come to me, say, hey, can you put the link to my site on your blog, and I'll do the same. And I haven't really done that a lot lately. Been updating my blog roll. I should and I will. But if anybody has a celebrity gossip blog or some type of entertainment blog, whatever kind of blog, I'm open to just about anything. Does anybody have a blog that they feel as though will gain something from being put on my blog and the blog roll? Just send me an email, a tweet, something, and we'll hook it up. I have no problem promoting other people's blogs. No problem with it at all, because other people have promoted my blog, and that's how it's gotten to where it is today. So my email is pamela.seaton7@gmail.com. That's PAMELA.SEATON7@gmail.com. Again, my Twitter is iShine11. Those are the main 2 ways to contact me. I have an iPhone and an iPad, and I get notifications to both of those devices. So unless I'm asleep or working or at school or something important, I'll usually answer you back within 5 minutes. So if anybody wants to hit me up for anything, just go to either one of those outlets, and I'll respond to you. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.